Armstrong, and indeed a couple of weeks ago in the Phoenix Desert, Richard Childress Racing, ending that long winless streak, not only them, but also Ryan Newman as well, Kim. Put all of that talk behind them about when will you win again, when is it going to happen? Well, they have done it.
They have done it. They broke 112 winless streak for that team, and Richard was so excited talking about it, and he even noted, like, at the end of the race, he had, you know, sent himself to the hauler. He was going to come down, not watch the end of it, but he changed his mind on that last restart, and he talks about that.
The long prize bell will end for Richard Childress Racing.
Richard Childress, the car owner down here, NASCAR Hall of Fame induction back in January, back in Victory Lane. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm just so proud of all these guys. It's so great to be back in Winter Circle.
Ryan Newman breaks a 112 winless streak for RCR in Phoenix. How did that whole weekend change the attitude of the shop and the momentum for RCR?
It was a big hit. You know, every time you would turn on to it, well, RCR had won in 98, 100, 112. I hope this weekend RCR hadn't won in one race. So we'll see how it goes. But everybody here feels really good. We know our cars have been pretty competitive. We're still not where we want to be. Even with the win, we all know we got to work harder, get up there and lead laps and run up front.
You've gotten to work with so many amazing drivers over the years. Dale Earnhardt Sr., Ricky Rudd, Neil Bonnet. Was there one driver, though, that you never had the opportunity to work with, or maybe a current driver who it just didn't present itself, that you're like, man, I wish you could have had the RCR name behind that driver?
That's a great question. You know, I never really thought about it, but, you know, there's so many greats. If you go back in history, Curtis Turner was one of my heroes. I'd love for him to go for RCR. In today's world, there's quite a few drivers out there that Tony Stewart, for one, you know, with his, he would have fit the style that RCR likes, and you know, I think having my two grandsons drive for RCR is a big thing that sort of makes you feel good.
I want to talk a little bit more about that. What's it like for you to watch your grandsons, you know, realize their childhood dream of being Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series drivers?
You know, it's great because I know I never pushed them into driving race cars. I'd buy them go-karts and all the little stuff when they were coming up. They'd run a few races and park them, and the last ones I bought them, I said, okay, when you guys get ready to